So guys, I figured I'd do an update video on my truck since some of you guys were curious. I added a whole bunch more lights, but I also made it so that when I close the door, the lights for the switches and that turn off. See, I gotta figure out why this top one turns on, because that should only be on when the lights are on. Let's see, when the door's closed, at least this door and the side doors, nothing's on. When I open it, everything turns on. And this is from my battery bank, so that's monitoring the battery bank voltage and the current draw. Here's my interior lights. See, I added a bunch up top and underneath all the drawers. Right now I got a lot of stuff in my truck because I brought stuff home to do some work. So you can see the current that we're drawing, and now you can see that the top and bottom's on. You turn that down, top's not on. So I don't know what it is when the door's closed that makes the top one go on. But this is the measure of the current coming out of this big plug when I'm jump starting, so I can see if a car is actually taking a charge. And come over here. I added these outlets up here. That's probably hard to see. There we go. Got a power outlet on the bottom and USB on the top. And these turn on when I flip this 12-volt power switch. So now you can see that they're lit up. There's one on each side. You can see the one over there. So when that's on, that controls them. And it also, I got a buck converter up here for charging my light right here. And I also added a whole bunch of plexiglass dividers, which these things are awesome because they're not gray like these. So sorry about that, guys. Some bunch of random people walked by. But yeah, made a whole bunch of clear dividers instead of these, and I made them slightly taller. So it's nice because the light shines right through them at night, and you can see everything. And in here, I have my fuse box set up. I might tie these together. I gotta get smaller fuses, but these are, I think 2 or 3 of these are only the control relays in here. So I might just combine them, but I have all those empty spots, so I figured I'd use them. And so 2 of these, I believe this one controls my inverter down here. This one that came off the Velcro. So that controls that. And then I added another one, this one. This controls all these and the lights for here. Because I had to add a relay. I was hoping to find like a real tiny relay that was smaller than those low profile 5 pins, but I can't find them anymore. They used to make real tiny ones. Because this stuff doesn't draw that much current. So I may change that later. And then the other relay controls this fuse box, which feeds everything with 12 volts that I want to be able to turn off. Like that. Like if I turn my lights off, see right now we're pulling like a ½ amp. If I turn 12-volt power on, that'll draw like 0.2 amps. It's like 0.2 or so. I can turn this light off too. So let me put this cover back on. It's also cleaning up my wiring. I was debating whether to put this in loom. I just got it all zip tied real quickly to hold it in place. But there's extra wire here, so I can route it a little bit differently. Most of them I left a couple inches, but I'm really thinking about just looming it and just sticking it all right to the back of this when I'm done. And right here I mounted my, this is for my onboard battery charger, so I can tell if it's charging or not. I made this out of Lexan. Been debating whether or not to like make this all solid or tint it. But if I tint it, then it'll stop light from traveling through it. And I thought about just mounting like a little bracket up here to hold this, but I don't know if I don't know if I want to just seal this whole thing up completely, or just make it so I can remove the stuff. This is just plexiglass, so this is a lot more brittle than this front. This front one, you could almost bend that in half. And then over here, I made a whole bunch of clear dividers in all my drawers. Took me a while to make all these and stand them down, but it makes it nice looking through there. You can actually see what's on the other side of all the bins. That's all heat shrink. Gloves. I don't know if there's really any other easy ones to see everything. Oh, here's one with tape. My tape bounced up. Man, I can't even open the drawer one-handed. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if there's a good spot for that tape. But yeah, you can see how nice it is being able to see through them. And I thought about, since I had to do a couple calls at night and I can't see, I thought about mounting a bunch of LEDs across here. Shine down. I don't know what you guys think. I think if I mount a bunch of these on here at night, this will be nice, because I had to go in a campground and I couldn't see at all. Like, it was horrible. And then I got this water pump and just picked this up. It's a 12-volt water pump. They advertised it on eBay. It's like 20 bucks. They advertised it on eBay as 160 psi, but 1 megapascal is only like 145 psi. But it comes with this real crappy quick connect hose and then a sprayer. But this thing sprays really far. I sprayed like 30 feet with it. I just want to use it for like washing my hands and carrying water to mix with coolant on cars. And maybe washing some stuff off that's completely caked with mud, because I had a couple trucks now that were just completely caked. But hope you guys like it. I think that's pretty much it from the last video. But these lights are amazing. And I still have it set up so that when I close all the doors, the lights will go off. See, look at that. And here, boom, it's out. So guys, I'll see you later. If you have any questions, just ask. Hey guys, I forgot to mention this in the last video, so I'll add this on the end. But I added a 8-gallon. See if I can get down here and show you guys. Got an 8-gallon fuel cell. I mounted under the truck here in the front. Just turn the flashlight on. There we go. I made some brackets to connect it, front and back, and it's tucked right up next to factory tank. I had to trim a little stud that stuck off the floor. You can't see it because it's directly above the tank, but it was a stud that looked like, kind of like that one right there. Just had to cut it down. And then I was able to also reroute the vent hose to the frame rail on this side. There happened to be a hole on this side that was the same size as the other side. It went right over. I just zip tied it so it wouldn't touch anything. But yeah, this thing fit perfectly. It's kind of tight against the floor. I put some foam above it so that where it would touch the floor. But this says dash 10 AN fittings on the top and bottom. So I'll be running this to an inline fuel pump. And I wasn't worried about it sticking down because there's cross members around the same height. And then the rear tank actually sticks way down below the frame. So I'm not really worried about hitting anything with it. But I'll have that set up to transfer to the back. I mean, transfer to the main tank or to a customer's vehicle. But here's the really cool thing. So inside the rear wheel well, I don't know if we can snake in this way. Let's see. I mounted my AC compressors. I just have the lines taped all tied up right now. See if we can get a view from underneath. So from underneath, here you go. They got 3 480C air compressors. They claim that these things do like, I think they said like 2 CFM or 1.8 CFM, something like that, but that's at 0 PSI. But they're capable of 200 PSI, so I'll probably run them around like 180 PSI. But yeah, I just have it all zip tied, but this is all bolted fast. See, we ran a bolt right there. And then in the back, I'm not sure if we can show you, but I made some brackets. Probably can't show you the back side. Let's see, can we get it from under here? Oh, there we go. You can see them running up. 2 brackets, and they bolt right to pinch weld on the bed. There you go. It's all made out of aluminum. But yeah, then I'm gonna mount my air tanks back here. Saves a lot of room. Nobody knows it's there. It's just like wasted room. So you guys might like that. See you later.